sound. Ringo TV. Ringo TV. Ringo TV.
Welcome to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe, and support the content.
Welcome to the show, Black Male Advice TV. I am your host, Ringo, and we are back with another video. Today's topic, we're going to deal with the subject of, I met a man and he want to wife me up. I met a man and he want to wife me up. Okay, let's look at this situation. So you're a sister, you met a particular brother, and for whatever reason, you exchange numbers, you're talking, everything seems to be cool. And within the same week, this particular brother, he want to wife you up already. And you feel a little nervous about that because you're like, wait a minute, I just met you and, you already want to make me your wife and so forth. As a woman, you need to ask yourself the question. When you initially came in contact with this particular brother, the question you have to ask yourself is, how did you feel about him? Was he the type of man when you met him, right when you met him, was he the type of man that you considered seeing yourself with long term? If the answer is no, then you shouldn't even be with him. I think that a lot of times as women, you get cold feet when a man is very assertive and direct and straightforward in terms of what he wants, and you feel like he's moving a little too fast. I think that as adults, we have to be more mature when it comes to the area of relationships to understand that just because a man want to wife you up after just meeting you, it doesn't mean that he is moving too fast or he don't know you or whatever the case is. You as a woman have to know exactly what you want as well. The question you need to ask yourself is, do you want to be a wife? If you don't want to be a wife, that should have been expressed to the brother right from the start, that you don't want to be a wife, that you just want to play. You understand? I think that as a woman, you shouldn't waste time when it comes to relationships, especially when you're dealing with other people, because a lot of us brothers, we really don't have time to waste. And I think that one of the greatest approaches of a man is to be very direct with a woman in terms of what you want. If you meet up with a woman, you should tell her exactly what you're looking for. That way there's no wasting of no time, because brothers, no matter how you see it, there are a lot of women out here that they don't mind exchanging numbers with you, talking, kicking it. A lot of times they don't want to be in a relationship. Sometimes they just don't want to be in a marriage. They don't want to be a wife. They don't want to be none of those things. They just want to kick it, have fun, have sex, and, wherever the relationship go, it just go. If it turns into a relationship, then it happens. They don't have no concept of that. So as men, we have to be the ones who set the standards. So if a man approached you and you and him connected, and for whatever reason, he pretty much approached you and said, look, I'm trying to make you my wife. I'm trying to settle down with you and build. And he did that within the first week or the first month, and he's ready to rock and roll. But for whatever reason, as a woman, you get cold feet and you're like, look, that's not really what I want. It's like, I don't mind us kicking it. Then it says a lot of things. What it tells me personally is that he's not the only man you're currently dating. It says that you have other options. It says that there are potentially other men on rotation within your circle in whom you're talking to right now. And the thought of you being a wife literally throws a monkey wrench in your plan, because you know that he's not the only guy you're talking to. And when he pretty much put it out there that he want to make you his wife, you calculated all the things you're doing and you realize that, If I do become this brother's wife, then that mean this relationship over here that I have, I'm going to have to sever that as well. And this particular guy that I'm talking to over here, I'm going to have to cut him off because I don't want my man to know that I'm dealing with these other men. So when you get to a point where the request of that brother is bothering you, or it makes you feel a little uneasy as a woman because he wants to wife you up, I think that it's because deep down within that you're not really the type of woman that is wife worthy. Deep down that you're not worthy to be a wife because you are literally living a promiscuous life, or you have more than one man in whom you're dealing with at the same time. I believe that if you're a woman and you're single, you have no children, or even if you're single and you have children, that when a man want to wife you up and make you his woman, it shouldn't be that difficult for you to say yes because you're single and you're available. A lot of times women shy away from the whole idea of being a man's wife or being in a long-term relationship because they know deep down inside that they're fooling around with other people and that they're not really the type of sister who is single. They know that. A lot of times women hide behind, I'm single, I'm not with nobody, and it's a lie. They are with other people. You just don't know. They're just playing this game of I'm single to make it appear as if though they got their self together and they're not out there and there's no history on them. When the truth of the matter is, if they were truly single, they would be willing to comply with being with you and being your wife, because what is there to lose? It's like, okay, you're single, this brother really like you, he's feeling you, and he's willing to take you under his wing and make you his woman. So it's like, why wouldn't you want to do that? Like, one of the greatest honors is a man wifing you up as a sister. So why wouldn't you want that? So if you get cold feet and you feel a little uneasy about that, it's because you know that you're not a good woman for him, and you know that you were just there to play. Maybe if he was the type of brother who was like, look, I'm just here to kick it, have some sex, drink, party, and just do whatever, you would feel a little more comfortable with that because that's exactly what you wanted to do. This is what we go through in relationships between men and women. This typically happens. Sometimes you can have a man, he get with a woman. He's trying to build with her on a serious level. She just wanted to get with him to play. If he would have came at her with, hey, I'm here to play too, they would have been able to play, mix, mingle for probably a season, and it would have been cool. But under those circumstances, some brothers, when they get with women, they're trying to build an actual relationship because they don't want to play. They want to do the right thing. And under those circumstances, when that actually happens, it can go south. Now they break up because the woman may have her own agenda while the man has his agenda. So it's very important that both parties pretty much understand exactly what's going on. So when it comes to this particular topic, I think that as people, we need to really focus within and understand that the things we do and the choices we make can affect people that are around us. And I think that a lot of times the subject of being committed makes a lot of people hearts get like, it grows cold because it's like, wow, I'm being challenged to be committed. He's asking me to be his wife, and I'm like, I feel like damn, like why does that make you feel uneasy? Why exactly are you with this man? Like, you need to ask yourself these questions. Like, if he want to make you his wife, why is that really bothering you? Don't you want to be a man's wife? Do you want to be a thought? Do you want to be a girlfriend? Do you just want to be a friends with benefits? What exactly is it that you want? Because I feel that as women, you need to be upfront with a man, straightforward. In other words, if you meet a man, you should let him know, look, I'm not trying to be your wife. I'm not trying to be your girlfriend. I'm just going to kick it with you. Once you say that, sometimes you help that brother out right away, because if he know you just want to kick it, then he might just kick it with you and just call it quits whenever you want to call it quits. But if he get with you, he's assuming at that point that you want the relationship too. So it would be beneficial to both of you if as a woman you're upfront on what you want and the man is upfront on what he want, that way both of y'all know what exactly is going on. Sometimes it could be a situation where you're like, look, let's just kick it, let's just have fun, and wherever this thing goes, it just goes. I don't want to feel the pressure of, me being your wife or me being your husband or whatever the case is. Let's just, enjoy one another, kick it, have fun, have some drinks, whatever the case is, enjoy each other's company. And wherever this takes us, let's just go without feeling the pressure of, okay, I'm going to wife you up and I'm going to do this. Sometimes we need to talk like that. That way things could be even better. Because sometimes that approach will help take away the uneasiness or take away the, you feeling a certain way about him wanting to wife you up. Because a lot of times women get scared and they get nervous. And sometimes you might tell a woman that, and for whatever reason, she stopped texting you. She stopped calling you. And it's not that she's not calling you because she's growing cold. It's that she's given herself time to think about what exactly it is she's about to get into. Do she want to do this? Do she want to commit? It's like it really challenges a woman to know that a man asked her to be his wife. And it's like, wow, if I really want to do that, then I should be willing to just do it. It shouldn't take that long. So sometimes when you prolong it and the brother is sitting back waiting, he's already getting his answer that really, truthfully, you never really wanted to be with him. And it's sad because why are y'all even together? It's like, why did we even exchange numbers? Why are we even talking if we're not going to go to the next level and make a real relationship? And I find that in today's culture, a lot of women typically don't want relationships. They just want situationships. They just want to kick it. They just want to have fun and then move on to the next man. And I think that is unfortunate because in today's culture, we would want to build with our women. We say there are no good men. We say black men aren't protecting black women. But there are a lot of potential black men out here, some good brothers, working class brothers, and they want to do the right thing. They want to take these sisters under their wing, wife them up, treat them right, do what is necessary. But it's like the women, they don't want that. So as a woman, if you're saying that you met a man and he want to wife you up and you feel a little uneasy about that, then the question you need to ask is why you're with him. I think that you should just let that situation go and go about your business and let him go his way. Because if he want to wife you up and you don't want to be a wife, then why are we even with each other? What really is the goal? Were you just the type of sister that want to be used by the man? Did you just want to be intimate with the man and then leave? What exactly was your goal? Because it's sad that in today's time that women of all actually just want to have sex and don't want no commitment. There was a time when women really wanted commitment and women wanted a man to stay, but it seemed like now women just want to have the sexual experience and then they want to move on. And in most cases, you don't even get the sexual experience because your motives were not focused on building. So the sexual experience wasn't even there the way it needed to be there. You didn't even get that because you didn't want the commitment side. So in all essence, I feel that as a woman, if you know you don't want to commit, if you know you don't want to be a wife, then that should be expressed from the beginning. If you don't want to be his woman, his girl, whatever, then you shouldn't even be with him at the end of the day, because it's not going to help none of you. It's just going to open up a whole can of worms and you're going to be frustrated. So that's all I'm going to say on that particular topic there. Again, if you met a guy and he's very assertive and he's straightforward on what he wants, that's not a problem. I wouldn't say this guy is wrong for wanting to make you his wife. I think that he's showing a level of class and that he respects you enough to take it to the next level and pretty much crown you as the woman he would like to wife up and build a family with. I think that's a great honor that a man even would come to you and say, I would want to make you my wife, But if you turn that down, always understand that all of the good brothers you turn down now, later on in life, you're going to remember when nobody wants you. You don't want to be in a situation where you get older as a woman and then now you want Mr. Right. Now you want a brother to wife you up. Now you want that man to come back and say, hey, I'm willing to be your wife, because you ran out of options. You've been around the block. You've been up and down the street. Nobody want you now. Now you want that brother to take you as a wife. It might be too late for you, and you might not ever be in a position to be a wife because you allowed your youth, you allowed the best years of your life to literally go away. And now that you pretty much are post-wall or hit the wall or have a lot of issues and baggage, now all of a sudden you want the good brother to take you now. And I think that is wrong and selfish for you to go through life, go through your ups and downs, go through the wall and experience all this hardship and pain. And then after you do all of that, now you want this brother to take you on as a wife after you done had multiple experiences, hurts, pains, may have had a baby out of wedlock. I think that is wrong for you to want to have him now make you a wife after you did all of that. It would have been better for you to be wifed up while it was early when you had no issues. It shouldn't take going through hot water and problems and misery for you to come to the understanding that the brother that you was with was actually a good man and a good catch for you to be a wife to. A lot of times, you sisters, you're chasing around all the wrong type of men. You're involved with all the wrong type of people. And then once you get mature and really go through some real issues in life, it's when you realize that the guy that really sincerely tried to make you his woman was the best man for you. Don't let that happen to you when you end up missing your train. So with that said, I'm going to sign out. Don't miss your opportunities, ladies, when it comes to different guys. There's a lot of guys out here that may be trying to wife you up, take you seriously. And for most of you sisters, you're just throwing away good men and you're attracting nothing but trash. So that's all I'm going to say for the topic. Appreciate everybody coming to the show. Make sure you like the video, thumb it up, share the videos, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment so I know exactly how you feel about everything. So with that said, it's Black Male Advice TV. I'll catch y'all in the next video. I am out, everybody. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.